Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and I want to show you a video that should help you out a ton. Now this is going to be a video on how to solo tame a Quetz, and all you're going to need access to is something to knock the Quetz out, a grappling hook, and a crossbow, and you don't need anything super special. I'm going to stay in GCM so I can show you how to do this properly. But basically you just need a flyer. The Pteranodon happens to work the best, and then obviously I've got a long neck for knocking it out, and then a crossbow in order to actually use the grappling hook. Now, quick note, if you're going to use a crossbow to knock it out, you need to basically have two crossbows, one with the grappling hook and one for your knockout ability. So that's it. If you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. I'm getting close to 100K, and it's been my dream all along. So basically, I'm going to show you how to do this. So what you need to do before you get on your Pteranodon, have your crossbow out, because you want to be able to pull that thing out as the first thing that you do, and that's it. So we're going to find ourselves some Quetzals. I have placed some on top of this hill so they know they're up here. And then once you find the Quetzal, you just need to get there on your Pteranodon. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure you don't get to 0 stamina. This is an unleveled level 60 Pteranodon, by the way, so it's not like there's anything super special about this one. And yeah, that's it. So you got to be careful. This is the hard part, right? You can use a parachute if you want to, if that helps you. But what you need to do is you need to get to a point where you can use your jump off, use your crossbow, and shoot the Pteranodon with your grappling hook. Because you can't grapple onto the Quetzal, you have to grapple onto the Pteranodon, and that's all you have to do. That's it, right? So I usually give myself a little bit of room like this, and then you're going to switch to your knockout device. Now, if you use comma, it will cause your Pteranodon to fly to that location. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put one right there so you can see. So he will fly to the location that you want him to get to. And this is a little bit dizzying, so I apologize about that. But basically, we just need to get the Pteranodon to fly to chase the Quetzal. Now, the Quetzal is going to do everything it can to avoid you. You just need to keep chasing it, right? So what I suggest doing is putting the Pteranodon mark out in front of the Quetzal. And then once you get to the point, you kind of just like rain your stuff down on the Quetzal by leading it just a little bit. Now, this process is just something that you keep doing. You can get really close to the Quetzal as well, but that's up to you to figure out what you need to do, right? Because I do it this way, so I just try and wait until I get a good shot off, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot it again, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and keep whistling command on this Pteranodon, because that's the whole thing. It's just keep following him, using your whistle commands until you get close enough to him to shoot. And the Quetzal will get run down by your Pteranodon, and it will also stop running because it only runs for so long before it how did that not hit it? It only runs for so long before it actually stops. So headshots will do more, by the way, torpidity wise, so you want to be aware of that. And you just keep this literally same strategy up. It's not exactly the prettiest strategy, but if you just follow them with a Pteranodon, this is how you tame these things and the effective way to do it. Now they will stop running after a second here. You should be pretty soon. Yeah, it's pretty soon. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, I thought so. If you can hit it in the head, it does the increased torpidity for this guy. Oop, there we go. And that's it. So you just have to follow him until you knock him out, and you just go nice and close to the ground with your Pteranodon. Now, the two ways to do this, if you don't want to do it like I am right now, I'm just going to go ahead and ungrapple, right? And now I'm right at the bottom with this level 150 male Quetzal. Now, super easy. You make sure you have narcotics on you. Make sure you have whatever you're taming it with on you, because their torpidity raises incredibly quickly. You can see that he's already at like 2 or 3%. And yeah, that's all you have to do. And not too difficult. It's probably one of the easiest tames in my opinion. It's a little bit frustrating because chasing it through the air can be a bit of a pain in the butt, and getting its torpidity up to the 18,000 that this one needed can be difficult. Obviously, I've got a much better trank rifle, but it is probably the easiest method, just to use a Pteranodon and then continue to follow it with that whistle command and then knock it out. If you can hit it in the head, it does triple, by the way. So triple torpidity in the head for any of these Quetzals. And then in the body shot, it's going to be 200. Now, if you want, I can show you again how to do this one more time. Pretty simple. Try and get your first shot off in the head of the Quetzal, and then we're just going to keep doing this over and over again. And like, obviously have somebody nearby, because if you have someone nearby, it'll help you a ton with taming these things. And that's it. Like, we're just going to continue to repeat the same process, and they just same thing over and over. And that is how you tame these things. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop. We've got that out, and we've got it into the wing. So it doesn't matter if we have it on the wing or not. Sometimes it'll toss you a little bit more. Oops, I hit the wrong button. But you get the point. Do not hit C because that'll cut your line. Switch over, and then we're going to go ahead and whistle right out in front of this guy. And our Pteranodon's going to fly over there conveniently for us. We're going to wait till we stop for a second here, and we're going to aim for this thing's head. And it didn't work. Okay, cool. But you see what I'm doing here, right? It's not exactly a fun process because you miss a lot. But we know what we're doing, so we're just going to keep following him with the whistle commands. And you can honestly hit him when you fly. It's just very difficult. So, yeah. Yep. Nothing. There we go. Sweet. And you can just keep chasing him. And that's how you do it. It's not very difficult. You just keep shooting them out of the sky. And, yeah, that's all you have to do in order to tame the Quetzal. Hope for this video helps you out. And other than that, teach out.